In a world of gatekeeping, it's never quite fair.
So it's skate and scooter, the punks who care.
Not that good at games, but who the hell cares?
Now on with the show, we're glad you're here.
This is Geek Punk.
Geek Punk.
Alright, welcome back. We're going to New York.
Hell yeah. Welcome back to Geek Punk and the best day of my life. We're playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 with Big Steve Cavallero, and now we're hitting New York City.
He's now the greatest manual skater of all time. I've sunk all our money into...
Would you call him a manualist now?
Sure.
Cool. All right. Straight out of the gates with a bit of skate, ladies and gents.
I feel like it's been playing this song to us.
Dude, Blood Brothers, this is the first time I've heard this, like, since we've been playing it.
No, it was playing.
Maybe I wasn't focusing. I need to get that K. Oh, let's just fucking enjoy myself up here. Let's do a special.
I'm gonna enjoy yourself a bit. You probably everything high scores.
Yeah, nice. High scores just for the lols.
Alright. High scores for the ladies.
Yeah, because we all know that's what the ladies like.
Yeah.
Like, wait. Before we get any more serious, what are your stats and high scores on Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 like?
I've got no idea. No, I don't remember stuff like that.
No, I'm talking about that.
Huh?
You missed my joke. I was like, so you're like about to like, you know, you're with the babe and, you know, you're hanging out and she's like, hang on a sec, before we go any further, what are your stats like?
I didn't know I was your babe in this situation. I thought you were just asking me what...
Well, you were my hypothetical babe, I guess.
You're my babe too.
But it was also a pretty fictional setting that I painted where in a world where Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 stats ultimately decide who rules the roost.
That seems pretty real to me.
I could live in a future where Hunger Games style gaming and Tony Hawk 2 skills are essential. Like, you need to be good at Tony Hawk 2, otherwise you just get killed off one by one.
You reckon that's the universe that you miss out from being born in?
That's the world that I one day want to live in.
That's, if you were an alien from another planet, that best describes the hierarchy.
Yeah, that would confuse some people if that was the reality there. Alright, I have wasted this round, but I've just been exploring.
No, you've been doing well.
What are these guys again? Subway tokens! Oh yeah!
You got 2 of them.
Did you ever go to have you been to New York?
Yeah.
Tokens are old, right? I only went when there was like tickets. I only got Metro cards. I've been a bunch of times. Yeah. Luckily, I've been a bunch of times. I love New York.
Subway token, yeah, that is weird. That's like something. That's like a weirdly dated.
Keep saving the career.
Well,
I'm going to save it before we stop playing for sure. But overall, just waste a minute.
So do we know what we want here?
I think I'm going to go for skate.
Yeah. So
help me be my spotter.
No. All right. Well, you should have kept going.
Well, nah, bro. It's right here.
Too sneaky.
All right, there's another one over here though. That's right. That's how you get it. You get the big air and then you launch off the fountain.
Yeah.
Fucking all these little tactical shits.
Oh, the one's like $1,000 up there, I reckon.
I reckon it's $100.
Oh, it was great.
All right. Swing.
Nice. Yeah, you got it, exactly.
All right, we got that. Where else could it be?
I think it's on the rail.
Yes. Blindside to it. Sweet.
Why not?
Kickflip out.
Bloody why not?
Kickflip out.
Oh!
Did you see that? I slid down the rock. It was an accidental triple kickflip.
It's got to be here.
There it is. Oh no, that's a subway token. Let's get that here.
While here.
Nah, it's the Skai next to you.
This is the start of the line for the subway token.
There's heaps of subway tokens here.
Yeah.
There's a real
we missed the E, I reckon.
Yeah, we missed the E.
There was a part of the line and we got...
Wait, where?
I reckon it's straight.
I'll just...
Straight was the last one you got was around there, wasn't it?
There. Oh, there it is. Sick. Gotcha. I love how you just... All you gotta do is just skate around a little more and you get... Oh, you dog! Hard U-turn. Nice. Into the waters. Remember that? You used to just be able to jump into the water? Like, woohoo! And you'd be like, just go in and be like, woohoo! Good one. Good. Fuck you, Tony Hawk.
Why do you think it's actually Tony Hawk, like, judging it?
No, he had a fucking hand in this.
And he was like, they were like, all right, what are we going to say? Oh, like, good one. It's real sarcastic.
No, I doubt. He's very conscious of taglines. Remember I showed you that Animal Chin doco?
Yeah.
For the Animal Chin skate video that they did, Bones Brigade. He's like, man, we didn't know that was going to be anything, and all these throwaway comments we made, like yabble dabble and you guys are gelling, like all of these like things, like people yell at him. He's like for 30 years. Yeah.
The least
Nice.
intentional parts of it.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, so we skated. What are we going to do next? Subway tokens.
All right, let's read them.
Ollie the hydrants.
Grind the subway rails. Fast return.
Yeah, nice.
A lot of money for these,
You know
though.
what? If we really wanted to speedrun this, we could probably look online and be like, where are all the things? And then just beeline it to the things.
We're not doing it.
That's not fun, though. I agree. I want
figuring
to,
it out.
after this run, I want to see where we're at. Let me see if we can stats up a little more.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's cash up there that we can probably access.
I think one of them is actually doing something over him, that statue as well.
What do you mean? Oh, like that's
It's
a,
like
that's
50,
a gap.
50, the da-da-da statue or something.
Nice. Oh, nah. All right, so what are we going to do this round? Scores? I'll try and get a high score.
Sure, yeah, so 50,000.
All right, I'll subway tokens while I'm at it.
There is another.
Oh! I knew as I was like,
I never thought this.
Oh, I got hit by a taxi. I knew that as I was lining it up, I was like, I fucked this one up. Oh, see ya, just like that one.
Whoa.
What? Thank you, Glitch.
So
I love that about
you've been to New York as well, yeah?
Yeah, thanks for picking that back up, bro.
What did you enjoy there most?
Literally every single second. I love that. I just love the place. I just love the air. Oh, not really the air because it's not particularly
No,
clean.
it's a pretty stinky parts of it.
I mean, like the air of it. I was being a bit dramatic, I guess. Like the electricity in the air of New York all the time, everywhere. And I'm not concentrating now.
I feel in New York style.
Yeah, well, Elise and I spent a good 2 weeks on our own in New York. Like we had a trip with friends and we were meeting up, but we got there 2 weeks early and just sort of like, hey, wait, I've got one more token to get, and I can knock off the subway tokens.
Damn, it's probably up top there or something.
Wait, can you see shits? Oh, those flashing lights trick me. Oh, there it is. Nah, that's not it.
Maybe.
That's something else. It's like a side. Yeah,
no.
that's it. How do I? Oh, off the ramp. Cool. Let's see if I can pull this off.
I think it was to get it on our way. Like,
Nah, bruh. Here it goes.
Whoa.
Oh, no. How would I get that?
I don't know. I just remember seeing it coming up.
Yeah, don't. I'm just going to lay down here until the end of it. Kickflip the Indies, my go-to last move. All right, so Elise and I spent 2 weeks in New York together. It was dope. We lived. It felt like we lived there. I took that we lived there. We lived in Hell's Kitchen for the fortnight. Westway Diner was our little go-to, which inadvertently became. Well, we found out later that that was the diner that Seinfeld wrote the pilot for Seinfeld in, and so like I spent like I don't know. Every day almost in Westway Diner, like eating, like we loved. It was such like random food. After we went to Warped Tour in Long Island, and then after that, like we got a limo back to Westway Diner, and I remember just being like, one of the only times, like I'm not a big drinker, but one of the only times I was like, I'm getting drunk, and I was like super on like such an amazing high. Like we're at Warped Tour, I'd seen some of my favorite bands. My friends in Tonight Alive, where I'm not name dropping, suck a dick, all right?
No, you can,
I have friends in the band Tonight Alive. Like they're good friends because my band played with them when they were kind of starting out in Melbourne, and we were big supporters of them. So anyway, we teed up at Warped Tour. They were like, come to the barbecue after. So it was like one of those classic, like, fuck, I can't get that fucking token. It was one of those moments where like, I don't know, like I was working kind of like on the edge of music, like running those clubs. Oh, that is it. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
But I just need more steeds.
Way more speed.
Okay, cool. So we were hanging out at the barbecue after Warped Tour in Long Island.
Yeah.
It was one of those like amazing like bullshit moments. Like it was dudes from Bayside were like running the bar, and it was dollar beers and spirits.
Wow.
And that was going to a donation. Kevin Lyman was doing the barbecue, like the dude that is Warped Tour, was doing the barbecue. Apparently that's the thing they do, and they donate to charities, $5 a plate, and he just does smokes ribs and does all hectic stuff. So anyway, I got there too late for food, but like it was a real like everybody was just hanging out, everyone was really celebrating it and enjoying it, and we had so much fun that we were like an hour and a half away from home, and it was like 1 a.m. and we hadn't thought about how the fuck are we getting home. And then there's just a fucking limo. There's a limo hanging out, and this dude's like, "Oh, where are you guys going?" We're like, "Oh, we're staying Manhattan, like near Hell's Kitchen." And he's like, "Yep, I'll take you. $100." And we're like, $100 for a fucking an hour and a like half limo ride? I was like, yeah, okay, bro, let's do it. Like, the dude drove us. Poor Elise. I was so pissed by then. I just slept. And Elise was just with the chattiest limo driver. Elise is my wife for everyone playing at home. She was my girlfriend at the time. Super, super good sport in situations like that, where she knew, oh my God, I can't get this token. She knew that, yeah, that's what kind of had to happen. The dude was super lovely, and he was super knowledgeable about New York. He was like a African immigrant gentleman, and he was super, he was super nice, and he was just, chatty as hell. And Elise endured it, and I slept. And then we went to Westway, which is coincidentally 24 hours also, and I made them basically do me a KFC meal. I was like, "Have you guys got like fried chicken?" She's like, "Yeah." Like, "What about like mashed potato?" She's like, "Yeah." Like, "Gravy?" "Yeah." You got like, because they got biscuits, they don't know, like dinner rolls. I was like, "Yeah, biscuits." And so I basically made like a 3-piece feed in this diner, and look, yes. Oh no, I don't have time to get the other ones. Wait, where are the other ones now?
On the bridge.
Oh no, crikey.
To the right.
All right, cool.
You can get on that red bridge.
Nah, I'm stuck.
So you can see that. Left.
Left?
Yes, left. On the bridge, left.
On the bridge.
Left,
that's
grind.
4. Where's the right there. Let me see. That was. All right, next run. I will totally do this in this run. I'll do this in this run. We're doing tokens. We're not talking.
Maybe we'll do it in next time.
Nah. I've already started. I'm sorry. That was the worst part of improv for me. I'm so sorry. I'm usually a yes and kind of gal.
This is very serious.
No, it's almost like I now see what needs to be done, and I can do it, and we're going to do it.
It's happening right.
Well, I feel like we need to progress. Okay, so he's there. That token's here. We're going up. We're getting this. No, we're not. I'll work on getting this one first.
Hey,
yeah, great.
wow, it's all
That's the hard one. It's all downhill from here. Newfound Glory. Great song. All right, now that the stressful part's done, I can probably keep talking a little bit more. What was your? So anyway, that was one of my favorite favorite things.
Favorite memory of that?
Yeah, it was New York. It was also the Warped Tour that Andrew WK was on. So like it was just all times for the boy.
Times for the boy.
Oh, actually no, it wasn't that. It wasn't that Warped Tour year that WK was on. I'm a stickler for facts, but it was an amazing time for me. Get it? Oh,
that's awesome.
Right, I'm gonna get this last one. Yeah, hell yeah. Besides that, New York has always treated us really good. Everybody's been super gracious when I've been there. I haven't had the stereotypical or like a neg time or any bad attitudes. Everyone that I've kind of managed to tee up with was just awesome. And the friends that we traveled with were awesome, and everybody was just in awe of it. It's like Melbourne, but like jacked. Like Melbourne on like roids. Like, done it! 5 subway tokens for us, thank you. 30 seconds to spare for some sick grinds.
Get some them grinds.
This is classic me, that cramming in too many tricks to get the score. Like I used to always, I equated it to like when I was in school and we did like a trade subject or a creative thing. I would always really fucking take it right to the last bit and try to cram too much in and break my project or something.
Too many moving parts now.
Classic. All right, I'm glad we did that. We are 5 tokens in and we're close. I think we might get another level.
Redeemed yourself. EC has redeemed himself.
All right, we're going to get the scores in the next one for sure. All right, next time on Geek Punk.
Next time on Geek Punk. Bye. Peace.